What's up, everybody? This is me on the right. My name is Natan Levy. I'm a professional MMA fighter, and at the time of filming this video, I was still actively fighting for the UFC. On the left, we have Shane Langwell, good friend of mine, owner and head coach at Nomad Krav Maga. We're starting off easy, we're friends, and we don't want to hurt each other. We're probably not that warm anyway. We're gonna ramp it up, and you're gonna get to see some higher intensity. But right now, we're still cold. We're just feeling each other out, throwing some jabs, throwing some light kicks, getting the body moving. For me, the biggest thing as being a more experienced fighter than Shane is not to go too hard, too quick. I know he can take it, but I also don't want to make him too timid. Same thing even for myself. If I go and I spar somebody and they start guns blazing, I'm going to go into fight mode. I'm not going to have fun. I'm not going to throw different things. I'm not going to experiment, and it's just going to make me be more careful from getting hit and basically put me in a fight or flight. That's not what I want to do with Shane. I want us to try some new techniques and set some things up. That way we build habits that will serve us in fights. I'm being pretty flat-footed, but again, this is to invite Shane to attack. I want us both to feel comfortable, to throw an exchange before we turn the heat up. Usually, if you know my style, you know I use a lot more footwork. If you've ever seen me fight, you know I'm gonna throw some kicks, a lot more kicks and spin. But again, right now it's just not the time and place. I want to see the punches coming. I want to work on my defense. I want to help Shane work on his defense. Caught a kick, went for the spin, and yeah, it just doesn't feel like the right time and place, so I'm not going for it. I'm not committing. Maybe in a different round I would. I like this little sharp parry to the hook, but it started with a draw, few jabs, a little body shot, provoke him, step back, get my range. It was a jab, I parry, go for the hook, but Shane is sharp and just slips out of the way. The only thing I'm really missing is for Shane to come back with something after that slip. That would have been perfect. Now I go for the body, go for the leg. Show the knee, go for the spin.
Okay.
I lied. It was absolutely not okay. But the show has to go on. Both me and Shane switch stances pretty often, but this is where you will find us most of the time. Me with my right leg forward and Shane with his left leg forward. Now this will play a crucial part right now when he goes for the cross and the body kick. If I were in the same stance as he is, we would be in a closed stance, and he would kick me straight to the body, straight to the organs. But since we are in an open stance, it doesn't do damage. I catch it easily and trip him. We're not doing any groundwork, so I'm not following up. As you can see, Shane is also not kicking me in the groin. A trademark Krav Maga technique. What we're doing is just striking. We might do some clinching, but we're not going to the ground. We're not using his Krav Maga. We're working on our striking. Now, just like earlier, we're in open stance, but this time Shane does the perfect move from an open stance, which is a straight punch to the body. First, he puts his head offline, that way even if I would throw a jab, he would be out of the way, and then he kind of flicks his punch. He doesn't put everything behind it, but he touches me with it, and he gives me something to think about. Like I said, my jab misses while his straight lands, and he's out. Round 2. Here's something I've been playing with for a while, and I'm starting to see other MMA fighters and strikers use. It goes like this. I'm in one stance. I use my lead leg to throw a kick, but I don't bring it back in front of me. I bring it back behind me. That way, that same hip is now loaded for a powerful kick or punch. But this time, I chose just to feint it. Beautiful fake by Shane, making me think he's going for the jab, but going around my parry with his hook. Now I'm mad. Well, not really, but I want to give him that look. Using some level changes, trying to fake him out. This is fighting. Everybody knows how to defend a jab, everybody knows how to defend a kick. You need to fool your opponent into thinking they know what you're about to do, and then do something else. You need to build a pattern. And when they think they're onto you, This is when you break the pattern. And this is why I'm counting for all these body shots to count later. Like I said earlier, open stance, that rear straight punch to the body is a very effective and very safe punch. Now I switch my stance and look to counter Shane, but one of his punches gets through my gloves, and as you can see, it's a good one. I'm enjoying it. Now same thing, I know I need to put the pressure back on him. I'm not really mad, he didn't hit me that hard, but I want to give him that look of if you hit somebody hard, they're coming back at you. So I'm trying to walk him down with a high guard, but Shane does the perfect move, that jab to the liver shot. I want to return the favor. I'm throwing some hooks. Again, trying to give him a look of like, okay, the fight is getting messier, the fight is getting dirtier. It's not always going to be nice straight punches with range management. Sometimes people are going to walk you down, they're going to throw big hooks. Yes, these big misses could get you KO'd. That's why we don't want to fight that way, but some people will fight that way. And you got to be able to handle it. And yes, sometimes fight fire with fire. And notice how once the fight is not as clean, you get more tired. And again, you return bigger hooks, you might get countered harder. Yes, sir. And now I'm happy. I wanted Shane to fight off that wall, fight off that fence. And he did. Round 3. Shane is off to a good start being active. He's always been in great shape, and I admire that about him. Even though he's not a fighter, he doesn't have fights, he takes his training seriously. He's always in shape, always ready to go, always ready to train with me. So that's why I love training with this guy. Now again, I'm trying to pick it up, put the pressure on him, get him tired through punching and exerting himself. I'm giving him a bit of a wild look, but I should keep my chin more down, definitely, even though it's not really my fighting style. This could be dangerous even in training. If you're still watching and enjoying this video, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment. I have a lot more sparring I'd love to share with you, but I also want to hear your feedback, as this is the first time I share such a video. I'm going to continue to work the body with the toe crescent kick, and he's going to try and return the favor. As you can see, the placement is just not good, not because of the technique, but because of the strategy, because of the stance, because of when to use it, not just how to use it. This was actually just after I had gotten back from filming season 2 of the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship, and Shane was very excited about it. We talked about how cool it would be for him to be on it one day, since he is a Krav Maga practitioner and coach.
You got a minute left.
And life is crazy. 1 year later, we were both in Lithuania filming season 3 of the show. If you haven't watched it, I will link it down below since it's excellent and we are both on it. And if you are here watching this video because of USDC, please let me know in the comments. Let's enjoy this head movement together one more time, despite of its flaws. And we're back to the body. And here it is. The move we've been building for the whole sparring session. That's straight to the body, to that same side, the head kick. We make sure we remind them of that move. We have to sell it before we fake it. The TJ Dillashaw special. Now, could you do this move as a one-off? You definitely can, but if you're counting on this move to make an impact and exploit a weakness, I would take the time to set it up. And this is time. Thank you very much for watching.